But what we need today is to convert the very small economy around space activity to a larger size. And we need to make people believe. This belief part is happening through the inspirational story that we are doing. And we need to continue doing that, like landing on the southern side of the moon, going to Gaganyaan, man mission, all of this we'll have to do. Human landing on the moon, an Indian landing on the moon by 2040. Looks far away, but it's not far away, it's so close. What we need today is to convert the very small economy around space activity to a larger size, which has already been told in the first of the panel discussion. How do you really do that? It's very easy to speak about it, but then to implement it, to understand the structure of the space ecosystem, and then bring out a change in this to create the economy around it is a major challenge. As already been described, Shaiju Mohan in the first part of the discussion has presented where all the business lies. But then it won't happen in one sector. It will happen across sectors, from the downstream to the upstream. And it has its own challenges. Each of them has its own challenges. And we need to make people believe. This belief part is happening through the inspirational story that we are doing. And we need to continue doing that, like landing on the southern side of the moon, going to Gaganyaan, man mission, all of this we'll have to do. But this is not a purpose in itself. While we do all of this, we still do a lot of work in the application side. For example, the type of benefit that we are getting out of the communication services, the type of spacecraft that we are now launching to meet the needs of the country in terms of high throughput demands, which is evolving over a period of time now. Look at the remote sensing and observational capability that we need to build over a period of time to meet the ministerial, governmental, administrative demands and also the sectoral demands. Look at the navigation services that we have to create to make our country safe, reliant on that capability for various sectors, both strategic and civilian. And also creating the scientific pool to do the technological development over a period of time. All of these are equally important. Now let me look at the type of vision that Honorable Prime Minister has given after this success story of the last 6 months. I think he also has been an ardent supporter of space program ever since he was the Chief Minister of this state. He has been going to the SAC Ahmedabad and understanding the space sector and its impact on how it connects to the people has been well understood by him. Because of that, after the success of Chandrayaan-3, he gave us a vision that we must build in the Amrit Kaal a long-term plan of expanding the space activity. Again, with an intent. The intent is very clear, which I don't want to explain. That's why it is part of this conclave. What he told is that we must create a continuous activity of human presence in space. Though we have a Gaganyaan program, it must continue over a long period, leading up to human landing on the moon, an Indian landing on the moon by 2040. Looks far away, but it's not far away, it's so close. And we must build a space station by 2035, a space station that is accessible for Indians to go there and do research. I will explain why it is important. We should also continue the economy linked to moon program. I think we have done the Chandrayaan-3. This cannot end with Chandrayaan-3. It has to continue with other programs to keep the economy linked to moon. I think this has very big significance on various contextualizations from strategic, civilian, economic activity, business, industry, etc.